Ever since I was very young, I always found myself gravitating towards, the crayons and the markers and the colored pencils and all that. It was how I guess I just sort of naturally chose to express myself.
Stephen II's been drawing ever since he was a little boy. He was between comic books and drawing and action heroes since he was about 3 years old.
And as I got older, I sort of became the guy in the class who drew. I mean, if there was ever, growing up, you had that one guy that you could always go to and be like, hey, so-and-so, draw me this, draw me that. I was very much that guy. At Jim Hanley's Universe, I'm basically a sales representative, so I do a fair amount of register work, a lot of restocking and floor work, helping customers find what books they need. It's very much a heavy retail environment, interacting with coworkers, being able to, effectively pass off orders and, accomplish tasks, amongst the team.
He's a really great guy, really funny, really cares about everybody, he's really passionate about what he does. All around, pretty good guy.
I think he's a great guy. I mean, I have a lot of fun working with him. Never a dull moment when Steven's around.
As far as the benefits, personally, I've met several people that at the store during my tenure there that I know personally I'd like to have in my life as long as I can. I'm sure all these people know who they are. They mean the world to me, and I wouldn't be the same person if I didn't know them.
He's done a couple things, a couple inside jokes and stuff like that. He's decided to illustrate, and those are always fun. And birthday cards. He makes birthday cards too. Those are always really nice.
We've drawn together, we've been on register together, and sometimes it's slow, and sometimes there's a post-it and a pen, and we'll draw and he'll sketch out. And it's really neat to see him start to draw. He maps everything out first. I saw him do a really great Spider-Man the other day.
Professionally, I have met a great deal of artists and writers that are professionals in the business right now. I've made a significant amount of connections. I've had my work looked at by professionals who are active in the industry, who know what the trends are, who know what the strengths and weaknesses are of my work, who will give me an honest opinion about my work.
As an illustrator, I think he's wonderful. He doesn't have as much confidence in himself as I think he should. I think he's very good, and I think he's got a good future.
And he draws every day. Every day. If we're going out to the movies and if it's a half an hour drive, he has a pen and a pad and he's drawing constantly. So I believe he will get much better.
He's gotten a couple commissions that I've seen since working here, and I think everybody he's done them for has been really pleased with him. He's always doing fun drawings for the store too. He's really creative, really talented.
And it's really been invaluable, like being able to have this time here at this store with this particular group of people, and the opportunities that it's brought me have definitely been beneficial to my growth as an artist and as a person. I've wanted to work on the book that I've been cultivating ever since high school for quite some time. That is really my dream, to complete that book, to get the stories out there. I have a set amount of stories that I really would like to do, the places that I'd like to take the characters. I've sort of written story Bibles for them. I know, where they begin, where their middle is, and where some of them end. And that is what I'm trying to push my life towards, is just doing that comic myself. I would love to work on an established book someday when I'm more confident in my abilities, but right now I would rather have the means to work on the book that I want to work on, and because the book that I want to work on is basically what my life's work is. It's what my dream is as far as illustration and comic book work is concerned.
I would definitely pick up a comic that Steven drew, especially if I didn't know him. I think I'd like his artwork, and I like his artwork even if I didn't know him.
Steven has come very far. I remember some of the very first drawings of his were just basic. I can remember when he got into junior high school, he would draw his figures, and some of the arms would be a little more distorted than others, and a lot of that comes from the comic books and the poses that they have. But he has come a long way, in the proportion of his figures' bodies and backgrounds are dramatic. He's done very well.
and that's all.